Okay, so we're back here. We're going to start Module 3. This is the checkout workflow. With this is the prototype. Up to this point, let me just demonstrate. We've already created a sign up and a login page that looks like this with it. So let me just pick up and kind of demo you on what we're doing right now with it. And up to this point, from the last up after Module 2, you should have completed this far with it. So up to here, I want to demo this thing. You click on the login. It should take you to an email and a password that you've logged in, and it's loading up the application. You have a little boba tea that's loading up, and you should have like an overlay of the 4 types of bobas that you did. We created boba tea flavors that you have selected, and then if you tap on the regular milk here, you see that we made milk and the regular sweet and the medium with it. Different type of sweetness in here as well. There's an ice drop down selection, top selection button with it as well. And then we made a mobile app that so you can actually navigate here, that you can see that there's a pull down button with it that you see, and you can select semi-sweet. You can change it to the different levels of sweetness with it. Select different large type of tapioca you can add, and then we're going to do in this video with it. We're going to build out the design actually right now with the checkout. So as soon as I tap on the shopping icon, I now have an experience of checking out experience where it's going to show me. The application shows me my selection. I had added my milk tea and the quantity, which I can still edit, remove these if I want here. I can close this, go to the back and the end of this as well with it, delivery fees, tax, and I go to the next with it. You can see that the slide from the left to the right, and a different type of slides when you move back and forth with it. So we can develop a prototype of this, and then you put in your address. And here you can navigate to your address with this, and putting in, like I said, it's just a simple make, pretty simple to make it when you press done with it. And then we're going to click on next with it, and it should take you, again, want to go back, and I can go back to the beginning, and I can close it at the same time with it. So after you're done with this, it's very common interaction pattern that we use in our mobile device with it. Now I can go into a series of back button, grab my address, I can put my payment information, and then press done with this. I can see the total payment. It's confirmed the payment, that I can see the boba tea is being delivered to me with a series of screens that I have made at this time during the duration transition effects with it. Now that you can see the final screen for this, my boba has arrived, and I press OK. Got it. And I'm back at the screen here. It shows how well walked through this video with it as well, so you can see. Next, let me jump back out. I want to take you to the learning page. Click on the learning page in here, as you can see when you click on it. And one of the things I want to do is we want to start the prototyping with this, is to look up when somebody clicks on to or taps onto this checkout icon. You can hear with it, with the tab bar with it. And let's grab from the beginning here. We're going to grab the loading here and Command C, and come over and Command V to paste it. Let's move it into a position here. Let's call this checkout. So again, we're going to create another artboard basically with it. So unclick the layer will be just left, and then type out in the checkout, and let's go ahead and remove everything that we have here. One thing that we're going to need in the screen is going to need the X, so we're going to grab that X and paste it here. So let's grab that tab and the prototype with it. Make sure that you have the prototype, pre-existing prototype that looking like it, and it does. So let's go ahead and let me see, hold on, my computer just froze on me. Let's go ahead and Yeah, we need that X over here and the prototype on the final prototype, so we're going to actually add it. We're going to actually click on, my computer is frozen. We're going to click on the checkout title, the regular milk with the predefined selection here. So the quantity of the ability to add more than one add, edit, and remove button. And then we want to put these total here where we have the design section here as well with it. So we'll probably have to copy and paste and make these a little easier to let the checkout tab on the top here. So let's grab a regular font here. Let's just copy and paste it here. So, and let's make it white. Let's center it and we'll put it here. Call this checkout. All right. So at this moment right now, we're going to have 16 points color style or text style with it. So that's good. We use that. Let's go ahead and center this a bit. That will look good here. All right. Let's go ahead and copy this now and then change the alignment from center paragraph and align center to the left, a line that looks like good with it, and then we'll call this regular milk tea. We had 16 points. We also had 14 points bold. Let's make it this about 14 points. That looks good. All right. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to hold down my option, click and drag, shift, clicking and hold down my shift. Remember, keep things in moving out of alignment like this with it. So if I hold down my shift, I can no longer do that. And let's go ahead and see. When I stretch the height of this text box, it looks like it's default to the middle alignment for the text. Let's do top. And we'll just do this on the text box, and it looks good. And all the selections of the regular milk and the boba tea and the tea that has semi-sweet with it. And we also, let's go back and take a look on this as well. We also want medium ice, and then we also want to have large tapioca. And then, all right, let's make this a little bigger, medium, can't spell, medium. We'll make this into a large tapioca in here as well. And let's go ahead and grab our 19 points with it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah, let's do 19 points light. Yep, that looks good here. So then let's make it a little lighter gray color. The cool gray that makes we made. All right, that looks good. That looks good. All right, at this point I'm going to use the command key, command R, or go to the shape tool here and to make it a rectangular box here in the center. We'll hold down the shift and click and drag. We're about to make this about 60 by 60 here. And let's make this about cool gray. And we're going to select the cool gray and make it earlier as we made it earlier. So all we have to do is click on the 4 dots and we say fill. Here's the color style, cool gray. Let's pull the back opacity to this about 30. This looks good. Okay, let's go ahead and make the text box about the same size as this rectangular right here with it. Type 1. Let's make this white. You can select a pre-existing color style and making it white as well with it. So here in this case we want to do is a center paragraph alignment, and we make this text box with it as well. So let's go ahead and grab and make it about 42 points. Well, that looks like about 22 with it. We'll make this about 42 points. I'm going to copy the regular milk tea and move it over to the right and just type quantity, QTY, and we'll in the text box for the quantity, and go ahead and make the text box the same width, and there you go. You can see the quantity here. All right. Next thing we'll bring up is we'll grab the X that we made and click on copy it, and you're just copying the component. So let's go back and reverse this. So go back and make it a regular 90 degrees, and then we can copy. Now we have a plus symbol. I'm going to copy over here and then make a minus symbol. Since we haven't clicked anything yet, the user is disabled. So let's make a cool gray and pull back about 20% opacity and make it look like 40% opacity with this. So that enables that to be 1 of 2, 3, and go back to 1. Okay, with it. So we're approaching almost 10 minutes right here. So let me pause in a second here with it. So this. I don't want to make any videos. I hate making videos that longer than 10 minutes here. Let me pause here a second with it, and we're gonna continue with the next part. Okay.